Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Wildly Lacquer. In today's video we are doing an unboxing from Anomaly. So we got some polishes from not this latest release because I think she released more today, but this is from her release earlier in May. So I got some of her releases from that collection as well as I believe one of her limited edition releases. So let's go ahead and see what I got. You'll probably hear me say quite frequently that Anomaly is one of my favorite brands. Alright, so we've got some beautiful colors. Of course we can't tell them what they're going to look like because they're in the boxes currently. But this one was one I was super excited about. This one is called Might Be a Scene. Look at the glitter in this one. Oh my goodness. I am a sucker for iridescent glitter, and this is an iridescent glitter balm. It is gorgeous. And it is of course a purple polish as well. Look at that shimmer pop up. You've got the shift between this gold and orange shifting into green and blue and aqua. Such a beautiful color. The swatches of this were absolutely stunning. You see the sort of indigo speckles throughout here. I believe those are ghost flaky, so that is going to be another amazing dimension to this polish. This is going to be a really fun polish to wear, although I'm probably going to want to wear a peel-off base coat with this one because of the glitter-tasticness of it. Otherwise it's going to be sort of a pain to get off, but that's the price you pay for beautiful glitter polishes. But that was Might Be a Scene. Next up we've got this one called Ugly Mood. Oh wow, and this one's definitely not ugly. This is beautiful. This is one of her, I don't even know what you want to call them, sort of pastel multichromes slash multichrome shimmer metallic. It's amazing. So it's got this really interesting sort of murky reddish pink, and then this shift, you guys, is amazing. It is that blue to pink. It's got some gold along the edges. Green even. Did I say green? Green or blue? It's got both. It's really cool. That is even prettier in person. I know it was going to look pretty from the swatch pictures on her website, but this is even more beautiful in person. It's got such an interesting base to it, and all of those shifts in this shimmer are gorgeous. Cannot wait to see how this one swatches. I think we might have to come back and do some swatches on this hand. If you're wondering how come I have two different colors, this is from doing some little sloppy swatches from my Live Love Polish order. If you haven't seen that, and if I posted it, I'll go ahead and post the link up there. So I might come back and do some other swatches of my Anomaly on this hand. So this is a beautiful color. Love that contrast between this base and that shimmer. That I just can't get over that shimmer. Is most likely going to be one that I swatch, and that was Ugly Mood. So beautiful. Next up we've got the limited edition. This is number 260, and this one, oh, very beautiful. And this is an interesting color as well, sort of a cranberry pink full of that golden fleck shimmer. It's shifting to a green. You can see a bit of purple along the edges as well. I think on camera the purple isn't coming out to play as strongly, but you can definitely see a shift going on. Very interesting color. This is another one that, okay, that's a good angle. This is another one that I wasn't too sure what to expect with these shifters. Sometimes it's really hard to photograph them, and even from the photographs that you see, it's really hard to tell sometimes what it's actually going to look like in person. I will say the flash of gold, like the bright gleam that you're seeing of gold, isn't as strong of a wash, which is totally fine by me. It definitely has the a speckled look in the polish, and I'm loving the blue and fuchsia flashing along the edges. So beautiful color. Another very unique one from Anomaly. That was limited edition 260. Next up is Glances to Stairs. This is one of her magnetics, and this one was another one that I was super excited about. Look at that. Wow. It is even more beautiful in person. I'm still not thrilled with my lighting, but it is somewhat better in this video than it was in the last one. But this is so beautiful. This has, I want to say, orange metallic flakies in here, as well as some smaller glitters. But that shift is so beautiful. So it's a multi-chrome base. In person, what I'm seeing right now is more of a deep teal green. On camera, you guys are seeing that beautiful rich navy blurple. Really beautiful color. So shifty, and just when you look at it and you're like, okay, that's the color, you tilt it ever so slightly and it's completely wildly different. So let's go ahead and play around with a magnetic. See what that does to this beautiful color. Whoa. Okay. Obviously when I got it I knew what it was going to do, but I had completely forgotten how dramatic the change was. Wow. Alright, let's try that again in case you missed it. So here's the beautiful multi-chrome polish. You can see all of the beautiful purples to blues, and bam! Now it is a blackened base. You can see all of that orange metallic glitter a lot better, and then that magnetic pull is going to have all of that multi-chrome shift to it. This is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy to have this one, and this might just have to be a wear sooner rather than later, because if you've been watching my videos you'll know that my fall rack's quickly filling up. In fact, my summer rack is too. But if I want to wear many of these colors, I might have to start dabbling at least one mani a month into my other non-seasonal polishes, if you will. But this is an absolutely stunning color. I think you can sort of get a glimpse of that electric green. I think on camera you're going to see it as more of a gold, but in person it is a vibrant emerald green that shifts to electric green. And pink and gold and orange. It's everything. This is amazing. If you don't have this one, this is another one that I highly recommend. Beautiful. Oh, and there are flakies. See these sort of indigo flecks? Those, I think, are those ghost flakies, so those are going to be absolutely gorgeous on the nail. Another stunner. Simply cannot get over this one. This one was Glances to Stares. Ooh, there you go. That's actually a good angle of the bottle as well. And again, it's even better in person. So that was Glances to Stares. Next is Begin at the End. I love her names as well. Ooh, so this is a flaky balm. And this is a beautiful bright blue loaded with these lovely flakies. They're shifting between sort of a green, gold, pink, and then even along the top of the bottle you can see a blue shift as well. I think that's in the base. Absolutely gorgeous. This one I think is going to be really pretty by the pool. I don't go by the pool necessarily, but that's what this one has me envisioning, is poolside in the sun. I don't know, but it's a beautiful, beautiful color. Just stunning. So that is another gorgeous flaky balm from Emily Damali. Begin at the End. Next up is Cloud My Vision. This one is beautiful. This is, I don't know, maybe a light blue, but that shift. This is another one that just, look at that shift. Just when you think you've seen all the colors that shift offers, you tilt the bottle ever so slightly and there's another one. Mostly I'm seeing this pink, but then you see the green and the gold, a vibrant green, some orange, and two different shades of oranges. I'm seeing like bronze and an orangey pink. This is beautiful. Again, the swatches of this were absolutely stunning. I think we will have to do a swatch of this on my nails today. It's spectacular. Of course I knew what I was getting into most of the time with these, but you know, it's been a while since I ordered them. And Emily DeMolly does, well, she does every single formula amazingly, but the shimmers and her multichromes are two of my absolute favorites because they're just so strongly done. Just look at this rainbow. It's gorgeous. That was Cloud My Vision, and I will definitely be coming back and swatching that one. That was gorgeous. Then we've got one more try. This was the last polish of this haul. And another one I was super excited about. This is another beautiful purple. So this has a very similar formulation as far as a glitter with that multichrome and a shift to it, a shimmer. But as you can see, it's very different from Glances to Stares, which is on the left. Very different shifts and definitely different glitters. Glances to Stares definitely had the metallic orange, whereas this beauty has the iridescent glitters, which of course you'll hear me say over and over again, I am a total sucker for. I love the shifts in them and they're so beautiful. So this beautiful purple base has, I want to say, a multichrome shimmer to it. So you've got that beautiful green popping up that shifts to a little bit of gold and blue towards the edges, and I think even pink. And then those iridescent glitters are going to contrast beautifully. Right there you can see them in mostly that deep, bright sort of reddish pink color, and they shift to green and gold and yellow, blue. Really beautiful. This is another one that it seems like right when I think I've discovered all of its complexities, there's more to it. It is a beautiful, beautiful color. I really like this one. Again, this was another one that I was super excited about when I saw the swatches of this. It is really lovely. So, of course, you know I'm a sucker for purples as well. So this one was sort of a must-have. So that was one more try. So, okay, so we can do 5 more swatches. Let's see. Well, I would definitely want to play around with the magnetic. The 2 shimmers were so unique. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, I really want that one, but this one, I think I know what this is going to look like on the nail. I really want to try this one, but I really want to try this one as well. And this one. I don't have 6 more fingers. Maybe I could do over 1 there, because I think I want to swatch these 6. So we'll have to make room. I'm going to do 5 here and then possibly cover up the lightest one here, which is going to be this blue one here, and then we'll go from there. So again, these are just sloppy swatches just to give you an idea of how these look. And of course they are over other colors, but I will try to match up colors when I can. But plenty of these are going to be rich enough and deep enough that they should cover up whatever I have underneath. So we'll play around with this. Let's go ahead and start here with this one called Ugly Mood. This is that pink with that beautiful blue, green, pink shift to it. So gorgeous. Ooh. Yeah, actually I don't think I needed to worry at all about this, a different color underneath this. This is much more opaque than I was expecting it to be for a shimmer polish. Wow. Look at that. Talk about a sloppy swatch. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is not an easy angle to paint your nails with, let me tell you. But beautiful color. I love that. The contrast, my camera does not like it though. That shimmer is gorgeous. Really like that one. In fact, if you do this over a color like I did, 1 coat, you're good. That's awesome. We'll go ahead and do a 2nd coat just to see if we can't richen the color any. Well, I don't think I see much of a change with the depth of color or anything, but again, that shift, whew, that shift is a beauty. Really happy I got that one. This was one of those colors that I really wasn't sure if I would like it because it is a pink base, but I'm very glad that I did. So that was Ugly Mood. And again, these colors are even better in person. This is just a little sloppy swatch for you to take a gander and see how it looks. Really beautiful. Alright, let's do this one next. This one is the limited edition. This is the one that's sort of a cranberry shade. Ugh, I think I should have tried to open these before I got wet nails. Oh well. Alright, so this one I think we're going to do on my thumb. Again, probably not going to be too important what color it was over, but just in case. Oh, whoa, okay, totally different than what I thought it was going to be. Way more opaque than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Holy moly. I don't think this needs a second coat at all. Now we would be curious to see if this would be as opaque on its own, but I don't see any of that color underneath it. That's pretty amazing. Definitely still sort of a cranberry shade, I would say, and a very vivid gold shimmer. Really beautiful. I think this one would look really interesting matte too. So that was a limited edition 260. And I'll be curious to see if that shift that you're seeing at the bottom of the bottle, the blue and purple, will show up in some dimmer lighting in person. That's really pretty. Next up, let's go ahead and do the lighter shade, Cloud My Vision. Again, just look at that beautiful rainbow in a bottle. Even better, like I said, it's even more rainbowy in person. I think this one's going to go over the blue. So pretty. Now, this is another one if you wanted to save your polish. You could do over an undie like I'm doing and save your polish. But a beautiful color. Really loving that. That pink is very vibrant. I like the kind of pink that it is too. There's many different shifts of pink in these shimmers, and this is a nice, vibrant, warm one. Really liking that. Beautiful shade. So you can see a little bit of the gold on the edges, or at least I can in person. Really pretty color there. So let's go ahead and see if a second coat changes the color at all. Maybe. I mean, the base color is virtually the same, but I think that shimmer really benefits from that second coat. Again, very sloppy swatching here, but I think you can sort of see a little bit more of the colors on the nail now. And that pink is absolutely beautiful. I think this one is definitely going to be one that, depending on the lighting that you're in, more of these other colors are going to start popping. Really beautiful. So that was Cloud My Vision. Next up, we're going to play with a magnetic. This was Glances to Stairs, and I think this one is we're going to use over this color here, because this one I'm pretty sure is going to be fairly opaque, and it'll be next to the two magnetics that I swatched from Live Love Polish. Oh wow, this is not as opaque as I thought it was going to be. Oh, but look at all of that glitter. I think I cleaned off my brush a little too well. Ooh, but look at that big flaky. Ooh, let's go ahead and magnetize this. Love all the orange glitters. Those definitely came out nice and easy. And I'm loving the magnetic pull on this. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I really don't think the color underneath it really did change it very much, so that's pretty good. A beautiful color. I like the contrast of the orange glitters in there. And that beautiful flaky. You see that gorgeous chunky flaky? That's really pretty. So let's go ahead and do a second coat. Even with just the glitter that I got from that first coat, I'm really happy with the amount that I got. I don't really need more of the glitter, but it's always nice to get that pond effect from a second coat. And a few more flakies. So let's go ahead and see how this looks. Definitely darkens it up. Hopefully you guys can see how it looked beforehand. The orange definitely makes me think of fall. Here we go. That magnetic pull is amazing. Again, apologies about my lighting. It is beautiful. Loving that one. So you can see a bunch of the emerald green on this side, and then it shifts to like an indigo and a pinkish purple, but beautiful color. Really like that one. So that was Glances to Stairs. Alright, so next up we're going to do the purple, which is Might Be a Scene. This is a beautiful glitter balm. Okay, a little bit too much on my brush there. Ooh. A little bit juicy and jelly-like. Loving that. Such a pretty color, and those glitters are gorgeous. And of course none of that was on. None of that was on camera, oh well. But look at that, that is such a gorgeous color. Actually, with that angle you can get a good view of those speckles from those ghost flakies, and then all of that warmth from the iridescent glitters. Really beautiful. So I think we're gonna have to let that one dry because I was a little heavy-handed with that first coat. So let's go ahead and move on to a first coat of One More Try, and we're gonna do that on my pinky. Ooh. So this one I think was a good one to put next to the other one because do a little purple side-by-side comparison. So that is a bit more of a royal purple, almost like an eggplant. An eggplant. An eggplant with that green shimmer in there. Definitely the same iridescent glitters, but very different color from the polish. Really fun. I love iridescent glitter. They're so beautiful. So let's go ahead and do a second coat of Might Be a Scene. Really pretty color, and I think this is going to deepen. Yeah, it looks like it's deepening a little bit. Yeah, it's deepening the color. And of course adding more flakies and glitter goodness, because wow, that is beautiful. Love the contrast to the warm tones that you're seeing to that shade of purple. Really pretty. Again, apologies about the lighting. I don't know why my camera has been trying to turn me into a Oompa Loompa with this color shifting that it's doing. Yeah, but it is a beautiful color. Very vibrant while being a rich color. Such a pretty color. Really like that. Okay, let's go ahead and do a second coat of One More Try. I did nick my nail rather badly all along the side of my finger, but let's see what a second coat does. Ooh, yeah. I really like the iridescent glitter in the base of this. This is so beautiful. Ooh, yeah. That is definitely falling into the blurply range, and those iridescent glitters. So pretty. Really love those. So again, the side-by-side comparisons just show that they are absolutely nothing alike actually. While this one does have a purpley base, it's definitely leaning more on the blurple side. So gorgeous though. I love both of those. Really beautiful colors. So there you go, some sloppy swatches of my Emily to Molly order. Let me know down below which one was your favorite, and if you picked up any of these. Also, if you're planning on picking any up from her latest release. I've been eyeing those as well, trying to figure out if I'm going to get any. But hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more nail polish videos here on my channel, and I'll see you next time.